With the recent release of Omega Strikers on PC, mobile, console, and Nintendo Switch, there are a lot of new players actually looking to play the game and trying to learn the game. That's why in this video I'm going to be breaking down 3 of the most simple and easiest to play strikers in Omega Strikers for you to learn the game, and then branch out to learning all the other ones. But at least from experience, I'm going to be breaking them down for you guys in this video and kind of just going over their kits and why they're really like beginner friendly and like strikers that are really good to start with before you learn all the other ones and the easiest ones to play. So, and kind of just learn the game with. So if you guys like these types of videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I do plan on doing a bunch more Omega Strikers content in the future. I'm just like most people. I just been playing the game. Actually, I've followed the game since beta, but have not actually played the game since it actually got released a couple days ago, depending when you're guys are seeing this video. So I've only been playing for the last couple days, but this video is speaking from experience. I've gotten way better at the game the last couple days, and this is kind of the strikers I've been playing to learn the game. So first we got Julia. This is one of the first like free ones that you have unlocked anyways, which is kind of a no-brainer. Pretty easy to play. She is a melee. The only problem with her is, at least for me personally, isn't 100% opinionated though, but she has a great design, but I feel like her kit's just kind of a little bit boring. She is a close range melee and pretty easy to play and kind of very straightforward. She has a line kick that pretty much kicks everybody and does damage in a line. Very easy to land, very easy to play with. She has a melee ult that punches people in an area and has a slight knockback. Really easy to play with, very straightforward. And then she also has a dash, which is really good as well. Just your typical like very simple basic like melee type striker in the game, and that's the reason why she's like one of the default ones, just mainly because she's really easy to play and pretty straightforward. She's a close range melee, but once you do get good at playing her, you're able to branch out to a lot more of the other melees that may have a little bit more of a diverse kit or a little bit more difficult to play. Up next we got Ami. This is another striker which I actually really like. One of my favorite strikers in the game and probably one of my best ones. She's a combination of long range and close range because she does have a teleport, and she does have a lion type orb that actually grows and actually has a slight knockback and does damage at medium to long range as well. She also has an ult that is aligned. It's an overall really simple kit that is really difficult to actually like mess up. Once you get better, like you can get better at like timing your abilities and like placing your abilities and that type of thing, especially with the ult. But like overall her kit's just really easy and it's pretty difficult to mess up, especially if you're a newer player just starting the game. And she's really easy and player friendly to actually play, and a really cool character. And everybody that actually played the game as well, also, or at least downloads the game, should have the back to school Ami skin for free, since they got 1 million pre-downloads before it went live. So you got a free skin with her as well, so it's kind of a no-brainer. You also have a blink that you can actually teleport to somebody and actually either hit the core or you either do a solid amount of damage with a small knockback. Not too bad. Overall, just really simple to play, and just a really straightforward character. More of a character that you're going to get better at once you actually time your abilities and know when to use your abilities. But overall, the abilities are really simple to use, and that's one of the main things about her that's really good for like beginner or newer players. Especially for me, playing the game and learning the game the last couple days. And last but not least, we got Era. Now, this would actually be like a goalie type out. I think Era is actually a really good like support, and she's probably like one of the better supports in the game, and just really easy and overall just really simple to play. It's kind of the same thing as Ami, to where there's going to be like better Eras depending on the one that actually knows when to use their abilities and that type of thing, and when to make plays and that type of thing. But overall, just like breaking it down into simplistic, she has a very easy, straightforward kit. She has a line that either you throw it out and it's pretty easy to land. It either makes your allies gain size and power for a short duration, or if you actually land it onto an enemy, they actually end up shrinking in size and actually being slowed for a small duration. Really cool as a support ability. She also has an AoE, which is a huge circle AoE speed buff for your team on an 18-second cooldown. Gives everybody a 40% speed boost, which also can be influenced by awakenings, which is also makes it really, really good. As all the other characters as well, you can, depending on what awakenings you actually pick, and during your match, that type of thing. If you're playing quick play, or if you're playing like a normal match, or even competitive, it just depends on what awakenings you want to pick as well. You can make them a lot better, but I'm not going to be breaking that down in this video, but it's going to be kind of talking about the kits. And then for her ult, she has a really easy to land line type ult. Really good to use when an enemy team is just all grouped up in a corner or like in their goalie zone. You get a lot of value. It also knocks people back and does a shit ton of damage. And also on a 15-second cooldown, which is one of the shortest ult cooldowns in the entire game, which is really cool. Overall, she's just really fun to play. Really cool design as well. One of my favorite strikers in the entire game so far. So, if you want to, I think she's best as a goalie or as more of like a support type flex character, at least for most teams. But at least as of what I've been playing, you can probably play her and do whatever you really want with her. It doesn't really matter if you're learning the game. It just kind of make you actually like learn the game and actually know what's going on at that point. So there's a few other characters as well you can probably put in this as well, but I'm not going to really be talking about them just for a bunch of other reasons. But if you guys have some other suggestions, let everybody know in the comments down below. I just want to do a quick video kind of just giving some options and kind of talking about some of the better, more like simple, beginner friendly and like learner friendly type strikers in the game, because I know there's a lot of new people that are actually either started recently playing the game or looking to play the game. So I will have a bunch of other Omega Strikers videos out of the way as well. I'm going to be doing tier lists, some competitive videos once I start getting into competitive myself, and a bunch of other stuff. So awakening breakdown guides once I get that all put together and stuff. So a bunch of other stuff on the way if you guys not want to miss that. Subscribe. I also do stream the game, and I also on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitch or on Twitter or even join the Discord, all that links down in the description below. Apart from that, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this helped, and I'll see you guys hopefully in a future video.